Fair use. Fair use. Now, when you go into this man's news report, it tells you what happened. It says, second line, it says, the 7-year NFL veteran with the Jaguars was found unresponsive in a bedroom of his wife's West Lafayette home. Okay, so they found him in a bedroom. So he was found. Now look at what the Wikipedia said. The Wikipedia, okay, death, it says he collapsed and died suddenly. What is this died suddenly? They found him in a room and they say he died suddenly. What a way to use the terminology, died suddenly. Now, this Uche, or whatever his Nigerian name is, he pretty much was trusting in these people, science. Now, Lamentation 4:17, it say, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. See, because whatever help these so-called scientists got, it ain't worth a damn. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. See, they ain't coming up with nothing. Now, this nation, they hunt our steps. See, you go where he was from, um, Louisiana or somewhere like that, Texas. You go on these streets, they gonna be hunting your steps. They the persecutors in America. And who are these persecutors that's hunting our steps in the street? Verse 21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. Oh, the land of Uz, what is that about? Job chapter 1 and 1, it says, this was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. So Job was in the land of the Edomites, where the Edomites was dwelling. And what did he say about these dragons? He said, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. See, vain help. They help is not going to be any kind of value, have any kind of value for anybody. See, because this is this science mess that they trying to come up with. Now, where is it? I want to go into this science. Now, science, let's look that up. It says, etymology of science, the state or fact of knowing what is known, knowledge of something, acquired by study information, also assurance of knowledge, certainty, the Old French, science, knowledge, learning, application, uh, corpus of human knowledge, from the Latin scientia, knowledge, a knowing, expertise. So, other than knowing, you got learning, you got application, you got study. See, who is doing the learning? Who is doing the studying? Who is these people that's acquiring this knowledge and this intelligence? See, That's the whole problem. See, anybody can do a study. See, anybody can act like they learning something and researching and doing experiments. See, but is they gonna do the right experiments to get the right conclusion? So let's listen to this dumb dumb.
Based on the 2.5 million. I'm going to have the best immunity possible now, as if that's a fact. Because Joe Rogan, thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. Like, again, dude, I don't care if he doesn't want to be vaccinated. That's fine. You don't have to be to play football. But if you're going to sit here and tell us with a straight fucking face that you done did your research, that you got 500 pages of research that you sent to the NFL, and when they asked you, well, how did the NFL respond to that? Oh, they basically looked at me like I was some kind of quack. It's like, yes, that is what they will do, because they got scientists that they're talking to, and you brought them 500 pages off the fucking internet. They got a lot more time than you. They've been digging into this a lot longer than you have, buddy. And immediately, you see on Pat McAfee's face, he's just like, he's hiding his mouth. Like,
Now, most of these 2/3 Negroes who trust their enemy, they pretty much choosing the path that they walking on. Jeremiah 8:3 say, and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts. Now this guy, Uche, he was from Nigeria, so he could possibly be an Israelite. But that's pretty much unknown. But looking at the circumstances, he looked like he is an Israelite. Now when you go into let's see here. Let's get Ecclesiastes 12. It say, never trust your enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. And see, these serpents, they gonna act like they trying to help. It says, verse 13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near a wild beast? And this is who these people pretty much embodies a freaking serpent. Now when you go into King David, he described these Edomites as serpents. He said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. See, this is who the Edomites are. See, they gonna push their poison in any way they can. Okay. And they say they're gonna choose death, the 2/3. Who is death? Death is these Edomites. He said, ye also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. Cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. who have the melting pots of the world, the EU, these European Edomite nations, especially Babylon the Great, America, where this so-called NFL mess is going on. Go to Revelation, tell you the same situation. Revelation 6 and 8, it says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him. See, this is who we talking about. These red dragon Edomites, these are the ones that's setting these people up for pretty much the grave. And they trust in these dragons. See, after the warning, they not just straight trusting them with no warning, they getting warnings. Look at Isaiah 30 and 2. It say they walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Revelation 11 and 8 say, their dead bodies shall line the street of the great city, which is spiritually Egypt. See, America is the shadow of Egypt, and spiritually Egypt. And see, they want to trust in this place, in the people that run this place, who are the Edomites. And see, they being warned the whole time. That's the whole problem. See, all of these people are being warned. They say that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord. See, and we warning them with the law of the Lord, with the scriptures, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. See, they want to hear some Christianity. God loves everybody, and it ain't your enemy that's against you. It's some angel that's floating around causing mischief, disobeying God, and trying to trick you to do something. See, that's what they focus on. See, something go wrong, they talking about the devil trying to trick them, and he busy. See, and that's a bold-faced lie. The only ones busy is these Edomites. These are the ones that's trying to get you. Oh, that call bring up another verse. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about. See, ain't no angels walking about America. It's not happening. See, it's these dragons walking about, seeking whom they may devour. See, that's who walking about, these red Edomites. Revelation 2 and 10. It say, fear none of these things which you shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. It's no fallen angels walking around America trying to throw people in jail. The only devils is moving around here is these Edomites. And these people scoffing against the truth and rejecting the truth because they want to hear some smooth words. See, that is not about people. It's about some freaking floating invisible angels that's sitting around trying to trick people and kill people, when that's a whole lie and a fantasy told by the Edomites, the real devil. Look at verse 9. The verse right above that tells you who is Satan. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Who in poverty? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Only the Edomites is talking about they some freaking from the tribe of Judah or Levi, knowing darn well You ain't came from no parts of Africa. And that's the reason that these individuals is going die suddenly from trusting their enemy. Because his poison is just like a serpent, and it's going to make you drop. You're going to see the two holes in your leg, and you're going to feel yourself falling suddenly. See, trusting your enemy, a 400, 500, 5,000 year enemy. These people, the Edomites, always been the enemy of the Israelites, trying to set them up like they tried to set King David up with against us with Saul. They set up the priest, the Levite priest, and got 80 of them killed. See, killed King Saul, killed his son Jonathan, killed what you call it, tried to kill all the Israelites and all in one swoop with Haman. See, these individuals always been against the Israelites, and that's just another saga to the story. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakedash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.